What's up, guys? This is Dylan coming at you with a Vanguard versus discussion. We're going to be talking about Messiahs and Star-Vaders. So we have GBT05 that is going to hit, I think, Friday, sometime this week. But it's going to be hitting this week, and it looks amazing as far as Link Joker support goes. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the clans, but Messiah's got a generation rare again because they needed one apparently. Let's give all the max rarity cards to the Link Joker deck that's not that great. Star-Vader's got a triple rare that was phenomenal, a rare that was even better, and a couple of commons that were awesome. Star-Vader got the cheapest support, and they got the best out of all of it. Messiahs. First off, I'm gonna tell you guys my gripes on both decks. I don't want to sound completely biased, but I do prefer Star-Vaders over Messiahs. I think Messiahs are a completely bland deck that is not that hard to play and it's just boring. They're not Link Joker. I talk to people on Pojos about this all the time. A lot of players that came in during the Messiah time are really loving Messiahs and obsessed with it, but I also feel like that is partially the reason behind that is because they didn't get to experience Star-Vaders whenever they first released. They're used to Messiahs, and that's no bueno. We gotta let them know how great Star-Vaders were back in the day. Link Trigger first got announced in BT12, or technically I guess the trial deck. I think the trial deck came out first. They weren't first announced, but they were first shown in BT12. Their mechanic is based around locking, taking advantage of your opponent. They're completely control oriented, and they plus off your opponent getting locked cards. Very good. As far as their playstyle goes, they're very aggressive. They are personally my favorite clan in the entire game. I actually quit twice before they came out, and then my buddy shot me a video, and he was just like, hey, check out this new clan, see what they do. And it was a video of Chaos Breaker, and I immediately fell in love. They got me back into the game, and I continued to play I played up until GBT03, and then I quit for a while, and I jumped back on for Link Joker. My friends were pestering me and begging me to come back in and go back to local, so I decided to go back into it. Got back on Link Joker. I've been very happy since then with the new support. Star-Vaders are fantastic. They are my favorite sub-clan in the game. They just embody what Link Joker really is, an evil, invading clan that wants nothing more to destroy your world and be happy about it. Nothing makes a Star-Vader happier than seeing a world get crumbled to pieces, and that's why I love Link Joker. And that's why I hate Messiahs. Messiahs are not that. Messiahs are not even Link Joker. I feel like when Messiahs got released, the look was neat, but I immediately did not like them because they do not embody what Link Joker is, in my opinion. I understand that they got revived into they basically went Christian on us. They got baptized and now they're good. And I want my evil guys back. I know that sounds terrible, but I want my evil guys back. I'm glad we're getting new units for them, so they're not completely dead. But this is also Stride, and I think the entire reason behind that is they're going back in time or into the future or whatever. So in our current time period, I think that Messiahs are the only thing technically around in Cray, and I don't like that at all. I don't like a bunch of Messiahs and monks hanging out and taking the name Link Joker whenever evil Star-Vaders are the true breed for Link Joker. Whenever I first saw Messiahs, I didn't care for them at all. Well, I lied. I love the art form. I really did. I was very caught on to the art. It made me want them until I heard their mechanic, and then I just completely got shut off by them. I don't like how they're considered a control deck, and in my opinion, they're not a control deck at all. They are a deck that does something to your field for a minute and then immediately takes it back. and I don't like that. I don't like their lock mechanic. I've been called stupid because of it. Just I don't know how to run the deck, and I don't know how to run control. But whatever. In my opinion, I would prefer to keep your field locked down most of the game, or abuse a certain somebody's skill to lock your field down, and then plus myself over it and watch you waste resources to replenish that field. Um, I don't like the way they play. I don't like that they lock their own field down. I understand that 9 times out of 10 on the same turn you lock your field down, you're gonna unlock it from an effect, or I mean, obviously it's gonna unlock at the end of your turn. But I don't like it. I don't think it's that great of a mechanic. There's a reason that I don't think they've even topped once in English meta, and there's a good reason for that. I don't think they're good at all. I might be wrong. I'm sure they've topped once, but I don't think they're a good deck. Their draw advantage is really really great. It might be on par with Great Nature, probably a little bit less. I don't think it's actually on par with them. They're the only reason that they even have such great draw potential is because of CBD skill. So they can be cool all they want, but they just ripped off CBD skill with the whole Soul Blast one and draw, and they didn't even do it properly because you don't even get to retire the card. Um, their draw power is decent. Their control completely lacks, in my opinion. I know plenty of people who think that new Messiahs versus new Star-Vaders, they're equal in terms of advantage and stuff like that, and I think that that is complete Duke. I think personally, by playing both decks equally, I ran a test on Area. I ran the new CBD stuff 20 times. I ran the new Messiah stuff 20 times. I compared the two. I did videos on it. I saved replays and went back and watched my mistakes and fixed them. I've done my research on the two, and I don't think Messiahs are even close to being on par with Star-Vaders. I think Star-Vaders right now are the best deck in Link Joker, and personally, I hope they stay that way for a long time. I hope they slip past the Banhammer like Shadows have done for forever. Messiahs, like I said, I gripe a lot about the whole locking your field thing. My biggest issue is they don't take enough advantage over locks. The entire premise of Link Joker when they first got released was, I'm going to make it to where you can't do anything on your turn, and I'm going to plus because of that. I'm going to take advantage of that. That's going to help me. And Messiahs right now, they're just like, I'm going to lock your stuff down. I'm going to lock one card whenever I stride, and then depending on the stride, I'm going to lock 2 more cards. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry. You don't have a field? Oh, well, you might have one locked card. It's inconsistent to me. I don't like the way the deck plays. It's too easy to play in the first place. It's not a fun deck to me. I think whenever they made Messiahs, they were trying to go by the anime, and they were just trying to completely remake them into this new beautiful thing to make them special and make them a part of Cray and make them happy, good guys and stuff. And I don't like it. It's now it feels like, oh man, I locked you. I feel really bad about that. Here, let me unlock you now. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Like they have too much empathy, and I don't like it. I want my Star-Vaders to just want to murder and do everything and not care about your field and just keep it locked down and say, ha ha ha, here's absolutely nothing. Now I'm going to smack you in the face with a giant axe. Oh, that's my biggest gripe about Star-Vaders now. They took away CBD's axe. How are you going to do that? You can't do that. I mean, he got a really cool sword and shield out of it, but you took away the man's axe. Come on now. So that's my personal opinion on it. I think the CBD is farly superior compared to Messiahs. I don't think that unless we get an EB, I don't think Messiahs are going to be good again for a while. I think CBD is going to be the best deck for Link Joker for a long time until Banhammer gets him or something, or the new support says, oh, here's a bunch of cards to counter that really easily. People think Grade 2 Rush counters the deck, but it doesn't at all. It counters Messiahs really heavy, but CBD it doesn't even affect. Against popular belief, it doesn't hurt me at all. But that's my opinion on it. I want to hear what you guys have to say, so let me know.